over here at one of my job sites doing some vinyl siding, and just thought I'd make a quick video and talk about doing things that are truthful to yourself. Um, every day you get into a situation where you need to be truthful to yourself, whether it's a new job lead and you meet the person, shake their hand, and something seems sketchy and you have this bad vibe. Go off your vibes, okay? Took a lunch break and had to go meet with this guy who wants a fence put up at his place. And I was stiff last year on a fence job and lost a lot of money on that sucker. But I learned from it, from every negative lesson, every negative action that's happened in my life. I take away from it with the lesson. And today when I was talking to this guy, it just seemed sketchy. It just, it's one of those deals where you get involved in it and who knows how it's going to end up. You might end up bust on it and not make nothing, be in debt. I always try to, I go off of what Stan Genetic says. Stan Genetic always asks people, try to see what their budget is. Work within their budgets. Customers not always right. It's our jobs as contractors, professionals, to educate the client. Let them know, no, this isn't right. This is what is right. Guide them, show them. Because in their mind, they got all these ideas. They got all the stuff they want. And it's your job as a professional to educate them. Today, this, it just didn't seem... I had this gut feeling like, nah, maybe I shouldn't do work with this guy. So he tells me, total on the job would have been about $3,200. And I told him, okay, well, I would need half down to start the job. And then I would need a quarter of the balance due on the job at the halfway point of the job. Then the remaining balance due at the end of the job. Told him we could be there about the 1st of May to get it done. And he had this big budget. I started breaking down some numbers, started putting some stuff in writing, and he just kind of, well, can I give you a personal check for this and post date this check? And, seemed like a great guy. It's just, you got to trust your gut. And, man, it was killing me. And then every time I would educate him on the fence, educate him on what I know and why I install fences, he would always question it. And it's fine, customers will question it, but he was I don't know how to put it. It just didn't seem right. If you do a lot of jobs and you start reading customers, you start knowing people, you'll get that vibe. You'll know what I'm talking about. You'll get the feeling. And to me, it's just, man, I don't know. I have no idea. So it's one of those things that you just got to go off your gut, I guess. And fortunately on this one, I'm just going to let it go. And, if he gives me a call, I'm just going to tell him, well, if you can't do a cash deal and I would need 3/4 up front, then, I don't think we could do business. And just kind of explain to him what's going on, explain to him what's happened in the past. And this is the way my business operates. This is the way we do things. And, not everybody will like it, but if they're going to be truthful and they're going to pay you, they got no problem with it. They shouldn't question it at all. So, yeah, that's about it. Making a bunch of videos, and I got a bunch of pieces to put together, but probably post this one right away because it just seemed, I don't know, it just seemed kind of sketchy to me today. And, taking business advice from my pal Larry and his wife Cindy, and just some of my mentors. You got to know when it's not good. And plain and simple, it didn't look good to me, so it didn't feel good, so I just walked away from it. But hey, other than that, life is good. Everything's going great. My phone's starting to ring more and more. And hey, mowing season's right around the corner. And once we get into mowing, I think it's gonna be a really good year. I'm expecting to have roughly 30 yards this year, and I'm gonna try to grow some more. So if I can grow some more, then I'm gonna hire a full-time guy, give me a hand, and kind of go from there. And that's another subject I need to talk about one of these days. Hiring people. Oh man, I had a guy work for me last year. I'm not gonna say no names, and started off terrific. Started off great, and then as time progressed, I started seeing people's true colors. You know, you start, like they say, time will show somebody's character, and yes, it does. So be picky, be choosy, be demanding of the people you hire. You know, I got a guy in mind, and great guy. I've known him for a while, and that's another thing. Knowing the people you hire is it helps. I mean, I know everybody can't do that, especially in bigger cities. You can't do that. Around where I'm at in Lahana, everybody kind of knows everybody, so it's not, you know, you hear things a lot right away too. So just kind of go from there. But yeah, can't wait. Things are looking up, and it's getting closer and closer, man. So hopefully, hopefully here in a little bit, well, you know, hopefully in the next month and a half, business will kick up. And next time you see some of this stuff,